Blue-green algae.
Toxic blue-green algae.
Toxic blue-green algae found in waters across the country is a concern for dog owners. Veterinarians are still advising people to be cautious of the potentially deadly algae.
I started coming out here many years ago and spent summers here since 1948. And I've been here ever since.
I'm a police officer by trade. I spent 30 years in the Ohio State Highway Patrol. This to me is a very special place.
We've lived in Chippewa, well, we've been a part of Chippewa for 32 years. We joined this sailing club where we are now 32 years ago because we were looking for a place for him to sail.
Yep.
People love to be here at Chippewa, and when the lake was not healthy, it made us not healthy. I mean, we were not happy.
So many people would come to us and say, so what are you going to do about the lake now? And it's like, where do we start, you know? And
somebody one day said, well, the satellites spotted an algae bloom. What's an algae bloom? You know, it's like, wow.
But we're not talking about true algae when we talk about a problem for the most part. We're talking about a group of organisms that are commonly called blue-green algae, but technically called cyanobacteria. And certainly it's a very prominent problem worldwide, and it seems to be increasing.
You know, once it's above 6 parts per billion, you know, there's a warning on the lake to warn people if they're elderly or if they're sick, you know, to stay out of the water. And then once it gets to 20 parts per billion, you know, they shut the lake down. And what that means is that the beaches are closed. And
the only thing that we can do is alert the public, and there are certain public health warnings that we can post to let people know that toxin levels may be at an unsafe level.
We need to help the Park District find a solution to this problem.
I'm exactly where you stand in that aspect. Use as little as possible. Let's do preventive treatments, agree. But at the end of the day, the sit and do nothing is not an option. And right now, when they face a spike of cyanobacterial bloom, that's awful.
Discovering blue-green technologies and recognizing what they can offer to the state of Ohio as well as to the U.S. and the rest of the world is simply phenomenal.
What's exciting about the potential for this product is that the product floats.
So you're basically using the natural movement of the water as your applicator. So you're just applying to the water and let the water do the mixing and dispersing for you.
It's not a product that you apply it and then it drops through the algae and it's no longer effective. It's a tool in your toolbox, but I'd say more like it's a weapon in the war against algae.
The lake is the community. It's in the name, Chippewa Lake. So without the lake, without access to the lake, the community loses quite a bit.
Blue-green is just, we're hoping to be our salvation.
So if we can come together and fix this problem, and they've provided us with a potential solution that we can employ ourselves, that's awesome.
The Lake Yard product from Blue Green Water Technologies will help people get back to that dream that they had of what lake life is all about. And I think you can't put a price on that.
I'm 75 years old. I've been out here probably 69 of the 70 summers, and I'm looking for more good summers out here.